Hey guys, how are you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. So, Radelmare, did I pronounce it right?
Yeah, you did. It's a kind of Finnish pronunciation in that we say it Radelmare, and if we ever break it on outside Finland, I think it would be Radelmare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Radelmare.
Why did you choose this name? What's the story behind it?
Well, I can tell.
Yeah.
Our guitarist Arttu, he saw this sign near a forest that said Radom. It means kind of like how do you say it? When a bear attacks you, it kind of slices you, and
Yeah.
then we kind of changed that name to Radelmare, which is the current name that we have. Yeah,
It doesn't really mean anything, the
yeah,
name.
Yeah.
but it comes from modulation is pretty much the straight term from that sign that we saw. But it's a
Okay.
place's name that we changed to a more like band name.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the first time that you contact me, um, my mind was reading Redelmare, that in Italian means king of the sea.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds
Okay,
cool.
we can make agreement that it's that then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just my mind was like re and not ra. But yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I find it interesting how my mind was reading in another way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But tell more about your band. When did it start and how?
Uh, well, I can tell.
Yeah.
We were at the same school with our guitarist Arttu at university, and there was the school's band, and we played in that a few gigs and stuff like that. And when we graduated, the band got separated, and fortunately, I and Arttu uh, went the same city to work. So I contacted Arttu that hey, should we put the old band back together? And then it didn't happen with the schoolmates. But then Arttu pretty quickly assembled a band, and we started playing in my garage that is in this house that we are making this interview in. And after a few changes, we uh, found Pekka from internet from this website,
Yeah.
and then
Your old singer, he left the band and then I came
yeah,
to
and
replace him.
yeah, and good that it happened since after that we have had very good chemistry inside the band, and we have had more gigs, and everything
Yeah.
has been pretty smoothly, considering that we have only one song out as we speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
that's how
talking
it was
about
formed. It was in school basically, and
yeah,
then it moved to where we work.
Yeah.
yeah. And
And the
talking about
drummer is
the song, you release on 28th of February. Let's go one more time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what can you tell about this song?
Can you tell about the lyrics?
well, Arttu, our guitarist, he wrote the lyrics. I just made tiny changes, but well,
Well, I can help you. It was
yeah.
pretty much the first song that we started playing as our own. We started as a cover band, and that was the first one. We have played it so long that we thought that now that the lineup is good and we have the same goals, each person, at least very much the same. We
Yeah.
wanted to release that first one, so it's kind of out of the way in sense of releasing stuff. So that's pretty much what I can tell about it. But it's a fun to play song. It's pretty simple, but then again, I think it's kind of rad too. It has a kick,
Yeah.
and it works. It's our opening song in our gigs. So in that sense, it's also the first always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you working on release other singles, an EP, or what are the plan now?
Yes, we have actually 4 songs that are recorded already. We kind of are figuring out how we want to release them, in sense that do we continue releasing the songs as singles, or do we make it release them ourselves, or maybe somebody else could release them so they get more visibility, if you know what I mean. And probably next goal is to get a bit more followers on our social media, so
Yeah.
people can find the music that we are making. The social media is a pretty good platform for that, and we are growing, let's say it like that. So we are getting to our goals. But yes, the music is coming, and there is much more that is coming.
Okay. So when do you think you will release new music, more or less?
I don't know. I don't remember the exact dates. Do you know?
Well, it's in next month, somewhere in next month.
Yeah.
Is the second single, "You Don't Know Anything," is coming.
Yeah.
That's the song's name, and after that we have the three more recorded songs that we try to pitch probably for some record label or some PR person who
Yeah.
might be interested in that. Since we have seen that, as we are a completely unknown band with one song on Spotify, they kind of it's a miss if we release them ourselves. Kind of.
Yeah, it makes sense to find a label or a PR person, so you can have more more I cannot. Yes.
Yeah. we talk English the whole day, so we're prepared for this.
Yeah. And you also released a music video for your first single, and it was a mix of live shoots and these fire scenes.
Yes.
So what can you tell about the making?
We filmed it in
Juankoski.
Juankoski.
Yes.
Yeah. Uusvuosi.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. It was at the lake, and I don't know.
Okay, so we went to Arttu, so our guitarist. We went to his cabin, and he had made this wooden sign which read Radelmare, and we cooked napalm and put the napalm on the sign and put it on fire, and it was on the frozen lake. And actually, there we just started playing and having a little bit fun maybe there, and it went kind of well, considering that the how do you say,
we didn't have like background music, so we had
we actually
just like
played it, and it played up pretty well. It played up pretty well, and a little strict little lore here and there in the video. Our drummer Odo was he almost wasn't acting. He was pretty how do you say it?
Drunk,
yes. And we filmed what he did, and then that's the how do you say, the end of it. I edited it, and the script, how you would say it was Arttu's and my idea, and that's how it came out.
Some parts were from our gigs from our
Underground Mayhem.
Yeah,
we have this gig on our Bandcamp that we 2 times a year maybe we make, so our friends and people they know can come for free, and the kind of gig footage is from last Underground Mayhem, which was number 3. But
So you are
but
going to
video,
do
it
this.
was fun.
Yeah, you are going to do this event every year. So you did 3 years in a row. This free gig for your friends.
Maybe like 2 times in a year.
Yeah,
Like
2 times
on
a year.
summer
Times
and
in a year. Okay.
yeah, on summer and near
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
and
nice.
that was yeah. So yeah, that was the third one.
Yeah.
So when it's the fourth one?
It's probably at this summer somewhere in June, somewhere in June,
Okay.
probably end of June or really start of June.
Yeah. And are you now planning also other gigs?
Yes, of course. Do you want to say?
Well, we have this big gig coming for us, but we can't tell anything about it because we are like the warm-up band for this bigger band. So we can't tell anything about it because the main band has to like announce it.
Yeah,
first.
but it's here in Finland in Kouvola, and
Okay.
we have played in. It's in House of Rock. It's kind of like the bigger one of the rock clubs here in.
Yeah.
How do you say it? Eastern Southern Finland, and we have played there once
One time,
before
yeah.
with this, and if it's anything like it was before we played in January, it was really good. There was over 100
Yeah.
people there who actually
Okay.
paid for see us
Yeah.
play. It was pretty mesmerizing to see
It
that
was cool.
pool of people there. And we have a couple of more gigs that we already have in reserve that we are going, but the one that Pekka said is most likely the biggest one that we
Yeah.
will have before summer, unless something unexpected comes to our way. But we are writing emails. Mostly Arttu is writing emails to a lot of places, and we have had a good start in that. But yes,
Yeah.
definitely more gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So I hope that at some point you will come also to Pori, so
Yeah,
Yes.
and meet,
yeah.
and I can come and took photos.
Yeah. Most likely we definitely
Yes.
want to come to Pori.
Yes.
And as a big ice hockey fan, I would like to see the playoffs maybe in Pori between KK and Pori Nassat.
Yeah. Maybe you can put together the gig and the game,
Yeah, maybe.
but we don't know the game's calendar yet. So
Yeah, not yet,
Yeah.
not yet.
yeah. But when did you start to play? I mean, you are a singer and you are the bass player. Am I right?
Yes.
So when did you start to sing and when did you start to play bass?
Well, I have always liked singing, but I never kind of practice it, and I didn't have a place to practice it. But maybe like 4 years ago, I just discovered Nirvana band, and I fell in love with Kurt Cobain's vocals, and I wanted to sing like him, and I started practicing singing like him, and that was kind of like the gate to starting a band. I started a cover band with my friend, but it didn't last long, and um, after the cover band, broke up, split, yeah. Then Radelmare. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Radelmare. They found me, and yeah, but yeah, Nirvana was like gate to discovering like extreme vocals, and I started to practice them like maybe 3 years ago. So I'm still kind of new to screaming and stuff, but I have learned pretty quickly. But I have
Yeah.
much to learn.
Yeah, I started probably playing in. I was like 12 or something when actually this we all listened to our friend group all listened to like rock and roll and stuff like that. But when Lordi won the Eurovision, I think that's a kind of like breaking point in metal in Finland in general. I mean, there was a lot of metal music in before, but it made it really popular. And after that, I started to listen like Children of Bodom and Pantera and other bands like that. So after that, I figured it out that I want to play an instrument, and the bands at the time were always missing a bassist. So then I was like, there's a hole, I can fill the hole. So that's how it came for me. I was probably in fourth or fifth grade, something like that, when I bought my first bass. And after that, I have always played in some form or another. But that's how it started to me.
So at least Pekka is self-taught as singer, but are you self-taught as a bass player?
At first, yes, I was probably a year in this musical academy where I studied the notes and kind of a little bit of music theory, but that's it. I was only there a year, and I was probably in seventh grade, and I had to stop that for wrestling, judo practices. They were always on top of each other, so I had to stop going there. But after that, it has been self-taught, and before that, actually, but kind of hybrid. Let's say it like that.
Okay. Yeah. And what gear do you use?
Uh, I have this Ibanez bass. I don't remember the exact model, but I then have a Dark Class pedal, which is really good. It's what you don't even need the cabin anymore. It already, if you put the mic cable in it, it's already in the PA system. It's really great. I don't remember the exact model from that either, but Dark Glass, it's a Finnish brand of effect pedals, and that's how do you say it's made for bass. It's not like let's say Metal Zones and other like Boss pedals that are made for guitar. It's really fine, and actually our sound how do you say producer, where we the studio guy, he tipped that, hey, maybe you could use this, since we use that emulator on our records to record the bass, and that's how I found my sound, kind of. And Pekka probably uses a mic.
Usually the singer, they know just I have a microphone, but not more than that. Yeah. And let's talk about metal music in general. So when and how did you get into metal?
Can you repeat that?
How did you get into metal music?
Oh, well, I told you about Nirvana band. After listening Nirvana, I started to listen Metallica and other thrash metal bands like Megadeth. And after that, it went a bit heavier. I started to listen like Slipknot and Pantera. They're still my favorite bands, one of my favorite bands.
Yeah. How did you find those bands? Were friends, or how did it happen?
Everybody knows Metallica and Pantera and Slipknot. So was
Most
easy to
most of people.
yeah, most of people. Yeah, and after that, I started to listen like metalcore type music, and I fell in love with the um, screaming and stuff. And one of my favorite bands at the moment is Asking Alexandria, which is like
Yeah.
metalcore band, and it went a bit heavier after that. Now I listen more like deathcore music, and one of my favorite bands is Suicide Silence, and my biggest inspiration at the moment is Mitch Lucker. He's the
Okay.
ex-frontman in Suicide Silence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. For me, it was the Eurovision thing that I told earlier, the when Lordi won it, and after that, I guess my friends uh, were playing in bands, and they introduced me to Children of Bodom and Job for Cowboys and Pantera, for example. And after that, iTunes was still a thing. I got my dad's i iPod, yeah, iPod, and it was filled with, at the time, with every Rammstein and Metallica album, and that was a pretty significant moment also. So every time I went jogging or skiing, I would listen to Metallica. Then I found, let's say, tracks like Master of Puppets and Orion in that same
Yeah.
album. And my dad also used to make these kind of competitions that I would have to like uh, do pull-ups like 40 times, that I get like a record from iTunes, and like that I got few albums from there, like Ozzy Osbourne's Bark at the Moon and the Pantera's Vulgar Display of Power and stuff like that. And it was pretty much, now that we speak and I think of it, it was probably my dad and Mr.
Yeah.
Lordi. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good that your dad was rewarding you with albums.
Yes, yes, it was nice.
Yeah, it was a motivational way to achieve the amount of exercise and then
Yeah,
enjoying the
yeah,
music.
to gain some muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
it was. We have laughed with him afterwards that nothing came for free. It was always some kind of exercise. Same thing when I had my first phone. I was in third grade. I had to run. It was 8 kilometers, and then I got the phone and
Okay.
everything like that. There was always like a gimmick that I had to do, that I got stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But at the moment, what's your favorite band, or in general, the band that it's your number one? Tough question.
well, as
Yeah,
I
it is a
as I
tough
mentioned, well, I have maybe top two: Asking Alexandria and Suicide Silence. I can't decide
Choose
which
one.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's probably Pantera, but it's so daily that what's the favorite one? Uh, because I can't always think about it. What is the most influential and or like that?
Yeah.
But probably what I now listen mostly is probably, yeah, Pantera. Still, it has been
Yeah.
pretty long, but then again, there's Metallica and Children of Bodom that I also listen daily. But I guess most playtime. Oh, him is probably at the moment. It was my Spotify's first one, so Spotify
Okay.
knows. Oh, it has to be him.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so somewhere in between those four bands.
Okay. And what is the last track that you listen today or
Let's see.
yesterday?
Do I have to get my phone?
No,
If you don't remember, I can also check what's mine. I have an idea, maybe.
come on.
Okay.
Yeah, Pekka will get his. Oh, okay. So the last one has been Pantera Hellbound.
Good
So
one.
yeah. Pekka will see what's his.
Well, it's Suicide Silence Unanswered.
Okay, good one. I can tell you what was mine. Mine was Game of Blame from Infected Rain, if you
Oh,
know the
okay.
band.
Yeah,
If
all
not,
right.
check them out.
I mean,
Uh,
can you say it again?
Infected Rain.
Okay, we'll check it out.
Yeah, it's an interesting band from Moldova.
All
Okay,
right, all right.
nice.
We have the name now.
Yeah. Yeah, but what was the first gig that you attend, if you
Um,
remember?
my first gig was with a cover band, and
What you went?
oh,
Who you
where I
went to
went
see?
to see.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure. I saw Heavisaurus when I was younger. Do you know the band?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Uh, it's between two bands. I went to see AC/DC at some point when I was pretty young, and then I saw Slayer at Sony's Fair at one time. Iron Maiden was the main event, and then there was Iggy Pop and Alice Cooper at the same time, and
Was
Slayer.
that one that was in Pori?
It was
Or
the one that had the Trombi in the hurricane and
yeah, yeah, was the one in Pori. At least
yeah,
I have heard. I was not here yet, but yeah, I have heard
It
that.
was pretty actually tragic festival
Mm.
since there was a couple of casualties because of the high winds. But that was, if I recall, that was the first one, or then the
Okay.
AC/DC, somewhere between that.
Yeah, yeah. There is any kind of music that you don't really like?
Um, I used to like rap music, Finnish rap music and um, you know English rap music, but nowadays I don't listen it. Maybe the older stuff, but the new rap music I don't like it. It's it's too mumble rap.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't. I can't say any that I really don't like. Maybe like a really badly recorded black metal. Although I do like black metal in general, but maybe the ones that kind of resonate some sort of like, how do you say it, that someone finds them so good because they are so bad. Maybe those kind of bands. And don't get me wrong, I like Dark Throne and yeah, no, well, yeah, and other Norwegian and Finnish and Swedish, but some
Yeah.
are so damn poor quality that it's an excuse to make it bad. That it shows that you don't have passion of what you do. That's probably, if you know what I mean in that
Yeah,
sense. But
yeah. I
some
mean,
of yeah.
I also have this thing that maybe black metal is not my my favorite in the metal. if I have to
Yeah.
choose to listen to death or black 100 times, I'm going with death metal, because it's
Yeah.
in a certain way I prefer more technical stuff,
Yeah.
so more
Yeah.
clean. But
I have
then
kind
it
of
depends on the song. It depends on a lot of things. It can be an album, even black metal album, that is amazing. It's sometimes not about the genre itself. It's maybe about a certain song or a certain album, I think.
Definitely. I have some kind of love and hate relationship with the genre, but most of my records are black metal.
Okay.
If there's and rap actually. This song this shirt is a Finnish rap duo,
Okay.
but there's a lot of room for error in a big genre. So maybe that I don't hate the genre, I just hate few parts of it. I don't hate, I just don't like them. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I was thinking that there are kind of music that I'm not into and I'm not listening by myself. I think that some kind of techno maybe is something that the one that is doom 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 doom. It's
Hard
not.
style.
Yeah, that's something that I cannot understand. But
Yeah.
well, I have been to party where they play those kind of music. Yeah, it doesn't say nothing to me, that kind of music, but for a lot of people it does. So
Yeah.
but something that bother me actually is nowadays radio music, pop music, there is so much auto-tune, and I don't
Yeah.
like the sound of the auto-tune covering everything else.
Yeah, it depends also. I think that autotune can be used as a instrument itself. In that, it kind of works.
Yeah,
Our
but it's not
picture
that it
disappeared.
cover
Oh, okay, now
everything.
it's back. Yeah. I don't necessarily hate it. It's a fun little thing, but I agree. There's very much of it in places that it's kind of hidden, and it's not announced that it's autotune. But in
Yeah,
some songs that it's obvious, I think it's uh, somewhat genius even somewhere. But you
yeah,
are correct.
yeah. The
It's
overuse of the auto-tune is the problem.
yeah.
And well, in Finland, it's not that much as in Italy, for example. But in Italy,
Okay.
most of the radio music is terrible.
Okay.
So because of this overuse of auto-tune, and then you think, does those people sing? Are they able to sing at all? Because
Mhm.
also the gigs are with auto-tune nowadays. So it's I
It's
don't
pretty
know.
funny to see a live version of an autotune song when the autotune kind of fails or it doesn't speak with the instruments. It's pretty, how do you say, kiusallista?
Awkward.
Awkward,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's true. But let's go to the random topics and let's see what we are going to get today. This one feels good, and it's games. So, are you into games? Are you gamer?
Well, I can't consider myself as a gamer. I do have a life, and but I do play video games. Let's say it like that. I do play some old school RuneScape, and with my girlfriend, or we are engaged. I don't know if there's a word
Congratulations.
for that. It's a little bit more than girlfriend, but we played Donkey Kong Country Returns. It's a little bit in progress still, but we already have bought the next Donkey Kong game. So yes, I do like myself some Dead Space. I like Silent Hills, and yeah, I do think that games are a form of art these days. They are very well polished pieces of art.
Yeah.
Well, I used to be a gamer, but maybe like in these few years I haven't played that much, and the games I play, if I play, are is this bit embarrassing, but I like playing Fortnite. Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
It's just the way how you said it. It was funny.
Yeah, but I like also like Red Dead Redemption 2 and Witcher 3 and stuff like those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Red Dead
Yeah.
Redemption is one good game, but it's
yeah,
dangerous. It will make you buy cowboy stuff. It did for me. I bought 2 guns for
Okay.
because of that.
You know, the games are. I mean, I'm not playing any games because if I start to play a game, then I get addict, and then I can stop, and that's a problem.
Yeah, yeah,
um,
it is.
but it, I remember years ago, many years ago actually, I was so obsessed with The Sims number 2.
Okay, okay.
So I was playing all night long. That was not something that you want to do actually. But yeah, I was like not able to stop because I was no, I need to keep going. And then it
Mhm.
was World of Warcraft also that took a bit
Oh,
the
nice,
cool.
time.
nice, nice.
Not
I do like myself some MMORPG games. I
yeah,
never got into World of Warcraft, but RuneScape is pretty much the same, but
yeah, yeah,
with lower graphics and lower intensity, I guess. But it's the same kind of endless grind that you
yeah,
have
yeah.
to complete.
Then
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you like board games, for example?
Yeah,
Yeah,
me and my girlfriend, we like to play, or she likes to play Scrabble. She always wins me, and I in work we have played a little bit of chess. Also, it's good for your
brain.
brain.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I love board games, but it's not easy to find people to play because people don't
Mm.
want to play. And then
Mm.
I well, I will say that I'm not competitive, but I am competitive. I find out for years I was like lying to myself that I'm not competitive. I'm not. I'm
Mm.
fine if other wins, and yes, I am fine if someone else win. But still, I like to play for win.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of
Yeah,
course.
But there is the card game that everybody don't like to play with me because I have my tactic while other people play more in a easy way. Maybe I have my logic how to not make other win, and it's Uno.
Oh,
oh,
oh, okay, okay. We actually played that game too. It's agonizing at least, but it's
With all
fun
the
game.
plus
It's,
two, plus four. I'm
mm,
like that kind of person that um, kind of if I get the plus, I am not putting them out immediately because I
yeah,
need to
yeah,
save. If someone is going to win, I need to make them get more cards so they are not going to win.
yeah,
that's
yeah,
yeah,
that's my tactic.
yeah.
And another game that for me is fun, for other people it depends. Do you have black humor? Is the Cards Against Humanity?
I have
Have
heard
you
and
ever played?
Yeah, I haven't played it, but I have seen some pictures of the cars. It's pretty funny. We tried to find it in somewhere where game stores, but we couldn't find it. We
No, you
would
have
have.
to order. Um, was it in? I remember that I found them in one of those Finnish website stores,
Okay.
but in normal stores you cannot find them.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, if you have a bad humor and it makes me feel like I'm a bad person sometimes. But yeah, I
How
don't think I'm that bad of a person. No one is a good person. No one is a bad person.
how do you win at that game? Is it like
Um,
who gets the most funny combination, or
yeah,
how do you play?
basically, there is the one that is like the judge, and he can change all the time, or is for the whole game the same person. It depends.
Okay.
And then there is one card, and then you have your cards, and you have to choose the which one go better with, or is the most fun, or the most unpolite
Okay.
card
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
put. And then the the one that is the master or the judge at that round choose the most fun without knowing who put that card,
Yeah.
because we
Yeah.
put
Okay. Okay.
upside down. And then
Yeah.
when the other one read, then it choose the one that feels more fun, and the
Yeah.
one that get more card chosen win.
Okay. All right.
So it's not difficult, but I know it's not for all the people. In particular, maybe in this era that that everything is too seriously. That it's
Yeah.
important to talk about serious thing and
Mhm.
and so on. But sometimes, you can also be dumb with a game. So not taking too seriously a game in that
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let's pick another one. Let's
All right.
see what's going to be. Social media. So what's your opinion on social media?
Well, it has good, good. It has good side and bad side, and well, I kind of like it, and same time I don't like it because you know, if we talk about like TikTok and Instagram reels and stuff, um, they are too addictive to me. I spend like many hours just swiping, and it's kind of bad for me. And I I want to delete them, but I can't. And we have so much stuff on social media, banned stuff. So that's my excuse to not deleting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I deleted Facebook. I don't think that people need to know so much about me, but I do like Instagram in a way that it's keeping me and my friends kind of together, sending offensive memes to each other, and it's funny. But as Pekka said, it takes a lot of time. Let's say you come from work and you go to the sofa. It's hours you can swipe, so that's pretty bad considering that it takes your how do you say it? Concentration
Yeah,
Yeah.
away for a long time, and especially in children, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
yeah,
But for me, I think it's okay. But if I was alone, I would think that Instagram Reels would be my whole life. I'd say so, but I'm fortunate enough to have a partner and other things to do
Yeah.
than just Instagram or playing games, as we spoke. They are kind of the same thing, that they suck you in and keep you there, and
Yeah.
it's addictive, yes. But I don't think it's necessarily bad, since, as we spoke earlier, a lot of our promotion happens in TikTok or in Instagram at Radelmare Band, and I do like to create content and videos in there. It's one type of doing things, or how do you say it? Tekemistä.
Editing. Or
Well, it's doing stuff when you create the content in there.
Yeah.
Unlike consuming the content in there. If you know what I
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have this. I don't know. I'm a lot on social media, but when I take photos of gigs and I spend time after, because when you take photos, then you have to editing. Even if the photo is pretty much ready, you still need to do the basic thing, and then there are sometimes photos that I'm very proud of. People don't give a fuck about them. And then if I put photos, a photo of me, random, taken with my phone, and there are people liking it, and I'm like mad because I want them to like more than my gigs photos. I don't.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah.
We did a promotion with there was a guy in a
Bench
gym,
pressing.
bench pressing, and we thought that was an excellent video. Let's say it like that. But then a video that we made in 5 minutes were more popular than that one, that we actually used time and thought to it. And sometimes the algorithm is like that. I don't understand it myself, but it happens.
And the algorithm is another thing. Well, Instagram was born for the photos, and now it's videos.
Yes.
So it's like why? And then when I scroll, it comes things that why I'm like, why Instagram want me to watch this? It doesn't make sense. And I'm like thinking, what's wrong with people that they put this stuff, and why this stuff come to my algorithm? Why? I don't understand.
It's I don't know. It happens.
Yeah, but I think that you are quite young. How old are you?
I'm 24, I think.
And
You think?
I'm 28. Yeah, 28.
Yeah. So you are quite younger than me, and you probably grow up with social media around.
Yeah.
In a sense, yeah. But fortunately, it came only when I was in high school. It started blooming there. So when I was really small, it didn't exist.
Yeah. Yeah, because for me, the social media started when I was 20 years old. So 2006. And then I start with, well, let me think. Let me think. The social media, it was MySpace, Netlog, DeviantArt. Those were the social media. Then in Italy, there was also this Badu, where I had the profile, but I never used that. And I think that someone were using my profile. I have no idea. And then 2007 was the Facebook year.
Yeah.
So, and a lot changed in the social media, because there were no videos going on.
Yeah. And
So
it wasn't such a big business.
Yeah.
In back then it didn't, if I recall, it didn't even have that many ads. But now
No.
it's such a huge business that, of
Yeah.
course, it's changing
Yeah.
the way that people are chasing, so the owners can get more money
Yeah.
from it.
And also
But
the music.
it's just business. It's just business. It's how it works.
Yeah. Also the in the music sector, social media has a big influence,
Yeah, definitely.
because a band nowadays or artists need to do so much content so that they stay relevant.
Yes.
And I saw an interview who was, it was a singer of a metalcore band.
Yeah. Was
I
it Pekka?
cannot. No, it wasn't Pekka. Maybe you can tell now the story. But yeah, it was this singer was saying that uh, he doesn't like to do social media stuff because he has so many things with the band, and why people expect the band to do so much content. They are not content
Mm,
creator, they are
Yeah.
musicians. So
mm,
it makes sense, and I am agree with what he was saying. What Yeah, it's nice when there is some content coming from the band, but fans should not expect all the time the bands to create something on their
mm,
social media.
yeah,
Fans should be supporting the bands, going to the gigs, because it's what the artists do. The-
yeah.
So the artists are going to the stage and playing the songs, and
Mm.
that's what is expect.
Yeah. That would be really nice outcome
Yeah.
Yeah,
if it was like that.
yeah,
I guess for me, I think the mindset is that if we do the social media, we probably can reach out to people to come to the gigs.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
but I don't mind it at the moment, although we don't post even weekly, so
Yeah.
yeah,
it's really
yeah,
easy for us. But I think it's really nice, a little bit of something happening all the time as we think of new stuff to put out.
Yeah.
But I do agree that it's necessary these days to do that,
Yeah.
yeah,
and
yeah,
it kind of it doesn't suck, but it's interesting that the music itself it feels like it's probably not enough. Like you said, you have to put other content out there to make people to come to your gigs
yeah,
or
yeah,
artists.
yeah. And it's so much work. Well, it depends if it's not every week.
Mm,
But there are, if someone wants to um, influence the algorithm, should post, was it one post per day and at
yeah,
least two story per day.
yeah.
It's a lot. It's
Yeah.
a lot.
It's crazy. It's crazy. That becomes the job. Then
Yeah.
you are
Yeah,
kind of like social media influencer after that. But yeah, that's how the algorithm works. You just have to put
yeah,
a lot of stuff out to the algorithm, catch it up, and then show it to people. And it's
yeah,
crazy. And as we spoke earlier, it doesn't matter if some of those contents or videos or whatever are really good. The algorithm doesn't care about that. Then maybe in a 1 in a million chance, one of them for some reason gets an audience
Yeah.
and blows up.
yeah, yeah. And that's also fun, or well, not fun. But I was watching a video on YouTube about algorithms and how it works on TikTok. I don't have TikTok, and I think I'm not going to upload the app.
Yeah,
So far, I'm resisting.
uh,
But it was that they the algorithm work better if in the videos the face of the person has certain features.
Okay.
So basically, they were saying if you are good looking, you are going to reach more viewers because the algorithm is going to push. Instead, if you are not good looking, as TikTok wants, because
Yeah.
it was interesting, and I was like, what's wrong with the world? But yeah,
Mhm.
it
Yeah.
it it's weird how it works. So yeah, it can be the most dumb video, but the person that is doing the video has the facial features that the app wants. Then the algorithm is going to push, even if it's the most dumb thing ever.
Yeah.
We are screwed.
I think that there are just those people using a lot of filters.
Yeah.
So I have saw a video about those filters also, and I was like, why people will do videos, and then when other meet them in real life, they see how the person is. So why?
I have a theory on this. I think that a human is a herd animal, and in a way that if you get likes and stuff like that, it's like you get the feeling that you belong in somewhere. So that when then your lizard brain will tell you that, hey, this is a good thing, this is your herd now. So probably that one, if you get more likes pretending to be something else that you are, maybe that's a kind of survival instinct, probably even that will boost, make more of that content. I guess it has something to do with that.
Yeah, it's well, maybe I'm getting old. Well, I'm getting old step by step, of course, but I maybe don't understand really. And I'm so happy that when I was a teenager, there was nothing like this, no social media. So
Mhm.
I save myself also, because everything that we put on the internet, even if we delete from the app, it's going to stay forever on the internet.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Yeah.
it will.
yeah,
Definitely.
gladly, when we were kids, there was no
Yeah,
You're
social
lucky.
media.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, we are safe.
yes.
But let's talk about the most important topic ever in the world, and it's pizza.
Yes.
Do you like pizza?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably if I would have to take one food that I would eat forever, I would say it would be pizza. But not the same pizza, but pizza in general, since you can
Yeah,
choose the toppings yourself in that. So
yeah.
definitely one of my favorites, if not the favorite.
Okay. So, what's your favorite pizza?
Um, you are not going to like this, but um, the pizza I order the most is um, what is it in English?
You can say
Ham,
in Finnish,
ham
kinku
and
ananas.
yes, kinkku ananas.
Yeah.
It's Hawaii. I guess
Yeah,
it's Hawaii pizza.
Yes.
yeah, maybe. Yeah. Um, I'm not fan of the uh, pineapple, but I don't mind it. And usually the kinkku ananas pizza, uh, it's the cheapest, and
Okay.
it tastes good. So
So it's your chosen one.
yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I wrote it down what it involves. I have to. Yeah. Oh, so it's this. You have been to Koti Pizza, right?
Yes.
They have the monster pizza.
Yeah.
that have little slices of dough in there, and you can choose what you get to it. My favorite one is that has bacon, pepperoni, aura blue cheese, avocado, and chicken. It's a really meaty. How do you say it? It fills your stomach, right?
Yeah.
That's
It's a lot.
yeah, that's a heavy pizza, and you you can have it that it lasts like 2 lunches or 2 times when you eat. You
Yeah.
know what I mean. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
dinner and next day's lunch.
I think kotipizza is overrated and overpriced.
Yeah, it is. It is. But
Yeah.
then again, it's good pizza. It's it's okay.
It's okay.
It's
But
something that
it is overpriced. It is definitely overpriced, and it's not just the inflation that explains the prices. I'm mad about the prices.
yeah. So Kotipizza changed the price now.
Yes.
Do it now.
Yeah. But Pekka answered to the question that I'm going to ask, but I'm asking anyway. Does pineapple belong to pizza?
It does.
Um,
I think it does.
do I have to say yes or no?
Yeah.
Well,
Or
yes.
whatever you want to answer.
Like I don't mind it. I'm not fan, but I don't mind it.
It's the most picked. Mikä on täyte?
Topping.
Top, yeah, it's the
yes.
most picked topping in Finland. I saw a graph, and that tells me it does belong. Most of the people can't be wrong. We are democratic.
You know, in my opinion, it doesn't belong to pizza, but people can put whatever they want on their pizza. It's not my pizza, so it doesn't why I would scream if someone else eat pineapple on the pizza or peach. That is even worse.
What peach?
Yeah, in
That,
Finland, there are people eating a peach on the pizza.
okay, that's kind of unholy.
That doesn't sound
Yeah,
good.
well, we are slaves to our manners. We can't say if it's good or not. I have ever had one, but it sounds
Yeah.
pretty brutal.
Yeah, you know, when I moved to Finland, I was au pair, and the family was doing the pizza, and they told me you can come and put your topping. And I was looking to their pizza, and they put miced meat, jauhelia, and the
Yeah.
peach syrup, peach. And then I was
Yeah.
like, okay, that's something weird. That's something weird,
Yeah.
but it was not my pizza. And when it comes to pineapple, it happened that someone offered me pizza with pineapple, and I like to eat. And what I did was taking off the pineapple from the pizza and eating the
I do
pizza.
understand.
Yeah, I'm a picky eater.
Hmm.
So if there is something that I don't like, but I like everything else, I will take away the things that I don't like. So
Yeah.
that's how it works. But if Radelmare will be a pizza, what kind of pizza will be?
There would definitely be ground beef, I'd say.
Yeah.
And maybe some barbecue sauce and something spicy, maybe habaneros.
And pineapple.
Yeah, probably the pineapple would be in the pizza.
Yeah.
What else would be there? Be?
Bacon, maybe.
Yeah. It will be a meaty pizza. Meaty kind of disgusting pizza,
Yeah.
but then again, it will fill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you have to do the pizza and eat with the whole band this pizza. You know. it's what you have to do. Then you have to take a video or take a photos and tag Metal Pizza in that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this
If
up.
it will ever happen that you are going to do this pizza. But
Yeah, I have it down now here. We will definitely at some point do it. Eat the
Yeah, sure.
Radelmare pizza.
something different. Or maybe if you come to Pori, you could order the pizza and I could taste and give the you know a grade from 1 to 10. So is this pizza passing the test or not?
Yeah.
But let's get to the question that the previous guest left for you.
Okay.
So the question is, if aliens would come here, what would you tell them? What would you teach to them? What would you ask to them?
Uh,
I would I would want to introduce music to them.
yeah, that's pretty great. I would probably teach them like in Rick and Morty. There was this scene that they teach that flipping off was a way to say thank you or hello. Probably that one.
That's good.
And what was the last thing?
What would you ask to them?
How do I move my consciousness to a machine that allows me to travel time? Maybe that one.
Yeah. And
What
what's
I don't know, man. Why are you here?
that makes sense as question.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now it's your turn to ask a question, to leave a question for the next guest that I don't know yet who is going to be.
All right. We might need to a moment
Yeah.
for this.
It can be anything. The first thing that comes to mind.
I can't say those things.
You can say anything because I had some questionable question. So anything.
I can't. This is our. It's bad PR. Would you rather? Well, hello.
My head is blank.
Yeah. Well, I have to think. Damn. Okay. What? Okay. Would you go back in time for 500 years or go to the future for 500 years? So, yeah, in that sense. Maybe that's
Okay.
our question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Let's go with that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But I'm quite curious what you had in your mind that you were like, I can't tell.
Would you rather have dick-sized nipples or nipple-sized dick? Yeah, that's not my question. It's from YouTube.
Yeah. We are going with the first question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
we are at the end of this episode of Metal Pizza, so thank you so much for your time. It was fun, and
Thank you for having us.
yeah, thank you. And would you like to say something to people that are watching it?
Have fun living your life. I mean, go check out our social medias, which are at Radelmare band, and check it out. Our music. It's the goal that we have, that our music is listened to, and have a nice summer. Summer is coming.
Yeah.
Everything's good. The birds are already singing.
Yeah.
It's really nice after this somewhat depressive winter.
True.
Same.